What's up everybody, I'm Rob and welcome back to my channel. I am back with the Villainous Lair Season 2, Episode 6, Part 2, Ancient Relics. Usually I give a recap of the previous episode, but since this one is the longest one yet, almost 15 minutes long, I'm not going to dilly-dally, I'm just going to get straight to it.
Previously on the Villainous Lair.
Well, mon ami, it appears you won.
No survivors.
You ever figure out where they were going?
No. But I wasn't about to wait to find out.
They're headed to Morva.
The Sea Witch will no doubt have learned by now that we did not meet our demise.
They're as good as dead in those cursed woods anyway.
There's nothing in those woods.
Not yet.
What did you have in mind?
Curious thing to mind. Give it a little suggestion. Maybe a little something lurking in the shadows. Who knows what the mind might believe?
They'll turn on each other. Tear themselves apart. It seems you do have something to offer.
Now, I think it's time for a little reunion with some old friends.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I didn't give a recap, because that was a recap as it is. And it was also the big cliffhanger of the previous episode. Who are those old friends? New mutual Disney characters? Villains? Heroes? Or neutral characters? Let's find out. Was that Elsa?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh, I knew it! Oh my gosh. I think he's gonna see Belle, or the Beast. I knew it. There she is. They're gonna see Peter Pan.
Did you hear that? Hear what, Captain? The boy. He's here.
Uh-huh.
What boy, Captain? Ah, you blithering idiot!
Elsa, why are you... How are you here?
Oh, Hans.
Wait a minute.
I could ask you the same thing.
Are the heroes actually
you
there,
know
or are they
changes
hallucinations of the villains?
I know I would if I was 13th in line to
Interesting.
rule my own kingdom.
I think we'll find out.
Although, I wouldn't really know about that, but I imagine that would be unpleasant.
I wouldn't worry too much about my brothers. They're not going to be a problem for very much longer. And once I'm king, you can believe I will take the royal fleet and head straight back to Arendelle to finish what I started.
You think a crown is going to change the way anybody sees you? The way your new friends see you? They're all still going to see exactly who you are. A weak, insignificant, last choice.
Even the last choice can come out on top if he's strong enough, smart enough, and clever enough.
What's it like living in a life? Bet you don't even
Oh boy.
realize. Build
Yep,
yourself
hallucinations.
Up like you're the prize. Fall for your own disguise. Tell yourself you're too big to care. Hide the truth in a mask you wear. Tell the world they should stop and stare. But underneath there's nothing there. A perfect face with an empty shell. Can you still keep track of every lie you tell? So you can hide behind your paper thin wall, but pull one brick and watch it all fall. Convince yourself what you say is true, but I can see right through you. You strut around like you're 10 feet tall. You think big, but but your aim is too small. You talk the talk, but can't walk the walk. So
Love that beat.
tell me who do you think you are?
I've waited years for this. The death of Pan!
You know, I've been thinking. If
Wow.
Captain Hook is so feared and formidable, why hasn't he been able to capture a child? Do you ever wonder if people actually see you as fearsome? Or do they see what I see? A washed up, old codfish.
Whatever I am is because of you!
Oh man.
Go ahead, blame it all on me. Never you, that's too hard to see.
Oh jeez.
Fake the
Ouch.
man you pretend to be, but it's just insecurity.
Wrote the book how to seem sincere. Big persona to hide the fear. Raise your voice but
Wow.
no one can hear.
Okay, I can see the Doctor's plan in motion. He's going to use the hallucinations of the Disney heroes to get under the villain's skins and distract them from the mission. And since they're working as a team, that's going to divide them. Yeah. He's one slippery dude.
Cause you just disappear.
The perfect lie to hide what's true.
Maybe take your finger and point it back at you.
So you can hide behind your paper thin wall, but pull one brick and watch it all fall.
Convince yourself what you say is true, but I can see right through you.
Strap around like you're 10 feet tall.
You think big, but your aim is too small.
You talk the talk, but can't walk the walk. So tell me who do you think
You
you
just
are?
stand there thinking you can do no wrong with your half-baked truth and your borrowed charm.
And you're self-made, trying to the cracks appear.
But who are you when the smoke all clears?
So deny what everyone else can see.
Maybe the problem is
Oh boy.
you, not me. Convince yourself what you say is true, but I can see right through you.
You strap around like you're 10 feet tall.
You think big, but your aim is too small.
You talk the talk, but can't walk the walk. So tell me who. Tell me
Who do you think you are?
Wow.
I do hope I haven't interrupted. We have arrived.
Wait, I think Maleficent, she has a complicated name, used Oogie's dice to snap the Disney villains out of their hallucinations. Yeah, she's definitely the hero of this episode so far. Ironic because, yeah, she's a villain. And I know I said this before, that Pattycake captured the villains' personalities perfectly. And I'm going to say it again, but for the heroes, they captured the personalities of Elsa, Belle, and Peter Pan just flawlessly. And that just makes them brilliant filmmakers. So, let's continue.
I don't see any cauldron. I warned you, witch. If this is some trick you're playing...
Wait a minute.
Very perceptive. A trick indeed, but not one of my making.
What do you mean?
Like I said, I knew it was hallucination, but I think it was a different type of hallucination from what I was expecting. I thought each villain was in their own personal mind trap, but I think they were seeing each other as the heroes, and that's how the Doctor was going to turn on them. Yeah, like I said, he's slick.
The Black Cauldron lies before us, hidden in plain sight by the witches of Morva, obscured by the one thing someone wishing to use its awesome power for evil cannot possess.
Which is what?
Why, light magic, of course.
Your timing is irreproachable, my dear.
Gothel?
I didn't know you lived here.
Oh, you're so handsome. And then you speak, and it's all ruined.
What is going on here? Who is she?
Oh, relax. Being so serious all the time will give you wrinkles, dear. And trust me, your face is plain enough as it is. I'm just teasing. Mother's here to help.
That would certainly be a first.
Pay them no mind. I trust you have brought what we agreed upon.
Of course. And I assume you've brought?
Naturally.
Oh, enough! What is all of this? Why are you here, woman?
My, aren't we petulant? I told you, I'm here to help. To release the cauldron, one must wield light magic. And show of hands, any of you know how? Oh dear, that is a problem, isn't it? If only there was someone here that did. Oh, that's
Not me.
right. Me.
I don't understand. How do you know how to wield light magic?
Although you'd never know, judging by its current state, Morva was once believed to be the place where all magic was created. It's said that the very first drop of sunlight ever to fall from the sky fell to this very spot. And from that single drop, all magic as we know it was created. Scholars, kings, sorcerers, all manner of beings came to Morva to study the mystic arts.
How do you know all of this?
Well, dear Captain, I know because I was there.
How old is she?
Over the years, the magic spawned from these grounds was squandered, abused, and eventually
That's right, she's
forged
immortal.
into weaponry. As kingdoms fought over dominion of Morva and its power, its lands were eviscerated. But, like with most things, what's on the surface rarely indicates the treasures hidden below, if one simply knows where to dig. Well, if there's nothing else, then I'll leave you all to it. I'll just collect my payment
flower.
and be on my way.
Oh my gosh.
Do be careful. He's quite fragile.
I've never met a man who wasn't. Not to worry. I know just what to do with him.
He? Who's in there? Okay, I know Disney villains are considered to be evil, but they're not that evil. They don't double cross each other. Well, some do, but that's another conversation for another day. Where they actually make deals to help each other to get to their end goals. For example, Maleficent just traded the mother. I can't remember her name. There's a lot of Disney villains. The man and the glass thing for the magic flower to get to the cauldron. So, in that aspect, they respect each other, and that's to be admired.
Swallow me eyes. There it is.
The Black Cauldron.
There it is. I just got chills.
And now, all that remains is the living being that must climb in of their own free will to awaken the cauldron's power! Smee, get in.
Sacrificing the simpleton while exhilarating is regrettably unnecessary.
If he's being forced in, that's not free will.
Sacrifice must be paid.
Precisely. And one was indeed made. Surely you remember the rest of the tale. A heroic sacrifice was made years ago that rendered the cauldron's power useless.
Am I missing something?
A brain.
Its power sleeps but never dies.
What?
What? Its power sleeps but never dies. That's what the mirror said.
Oh,
A
jeez.
heroic sacrifice silenced its power. But another sacrifice must have been made to create it. A nefarious one. A king. The one who was thrown into the molten iron all those years ago. The creation of the cauldron. That was you. You were the one who trapped his spirit.
Wow. Now that's a plot twist. Does that mean the cauldron works again?
Keeper of the cauldron.
Hello, Father.
Whoa.
Head over to our new store with all new Villainous merchandise. T-shirts, sweatshirts, posters, water bottles, and more. Just follow the link in the description below.
Wow. I don't know what to think. I guess I'll give my afterthoughts during the credits. This series just keeps getting better and better, and I have to say, this was the best episode yet, for many reasons. First of all, the hallucinations of the villain seeing the Disney heroes again, that was just brilliantly done. Yeah, and the plot twist of the cauldron not working because a soul was sacrificed years ago, and Maleficent's father coming out of the cauldron. I mean, that I did not see coming at all. And it's, you know what's brilliant writing when more and more episodes go by, the plot thickens, and the plot just thickened tenfold in this episode alone, and the ending was just a big shocker if you ask me. Wow. It just keeps getting more and more exciting. So, all that being said, as always, let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching.